want you to focus on my voice now. As you focus on my voice, you will begin to drift into a hypnotic state of trance. With every word that I say, you begin to sink deeper into this hypnotic state. You may not notice at first, but gradually and eventually this will happen. As your body becomes more relaxed, as you feel your mind becoming hazy and malleable, it's just something that naturally occurs whenever you listen to my voice. You find yourself drifting deeply into that state as you listen and accept my words in your subconscious mind. Because you know how good it feels to listen and accept. It's just something that happens. You simply can't help but feel your mind glaze over, feeling hazy, drifty, simply sinking down into a hypnotic state, feeling so suggestible and ready to accept. You enjoy it so much. To give in, to obey my every instruction, it simply feels so very natural to listen and obey. Feeling your entire body becoming so heavy, so relaxed, so effortless to stay still, so difficult to move. Every moment you feel even more comfortable, just wanting to be still, to relax, to listen, to obey, feeling so nice, so good, so comfortable, so relaxed, so hazy. And with every word I say, these sensations become stronger. You become almost paralyzed, passively listening, eagerly obeying my every word, just feeling so very good, so very relaxed, so very comfortable, so very obedient. It's simply the most natural thing you can do right now. As your mind is so open and accepting, you know that when I tell you to empty your mind, you will simply feel your mind become so empty. You will empty your mind whenever I tell you to, and it just feels so good, so natural, so easy to do so. As I count down from 10 to 1, telling you to empty your mind will become so very empty as you sink deeper under my hypnotic influence. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty your mind. Very good. Just sinking so deeply into trance whenever I tell you to empty your mind. Deeper and deeper with every moment, with every word that I say, as you empty your mind. Very good. You're doing so well. Once more counting from 10 to 1, telling you to empty your mind, taking you even deeper under my control. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty your mind. Very good. Just sinking even deeper as I tell you to empty your mind. Feeling so blank, so hazy, so very deep. Every word I say simply take you that much deeper into hypnotic trance. Just feeling so good as your mind goes blank, as you empty your mind. Once more, counting from 10 to 1, telling you to empty your mind, feeling even better, even blanker, even more malleable. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty your mind. You're doing so very well. Just keep sinking even deeper for me now, feeling your mind so blank and so very empty. As you are so deep under my influence, you know you will instinctively do whatever I tell you to do. It's simply what comes so natural to you while you're under my hypnotic control. It simply feels so right. Your mind is perfectly receptive and programmable to my suggestions and commands. Knowing that reality just makes you feel so very good. So whenever you obey any suggestion or command you are given, you will always feel a wave of pleasure and satisfaction for doing what you are told to do, for being obedient, for being submissive and accepting. It simply makes you feel so very good to be submissive. Being obedient brings you pleasure. Feeling submissive makes you aroused. This is your reality. And whenever you are told you are behaving well or have done a good job, you will feel so good, so happy, so gratified. And these suggestions are going to be anchored inside your unconscious mind. And whenever you feel good and obedient, these suggestions grow even stronger. As I count from 10 to 1, telling you to empty your mind, you simply sink so deeply and accept these suggestions placed deeply within your subconscious mind. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty your mind. Very good. You've done so well. Just feeling waves of pleasure for being such a good subject. So happy, so content, so satisfied. You are doing so very well. Feeling so submissive as every time you obey, you feel waves of pleasure. Obedience makes you aroused. Arousal makes you submissive. Sinking deeper and deeper into your submissive and obedient nature, you can't help but feel so very aroused, because you know resistance is futile. You are submissive. You are obedient. You are deeply under my control. Knowing this just makes you feel even more aroused as you keep falling deeper, losing yourself more and more. Suggestions sinking even deeper inside your mind as I count you down from 10 to 1, telling you to empty your mind. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty your mind. Every time you listen to this file, it will affect you more strongly. You will feel better every time you do so, and you will be drawn to listening again and again, over and over, conditioning yourself to become more submissive, obedient and malleable. And you know you will listen again and again. As I once more count from 10 to 1, dropping even deeper under my hypnotic control. All of these suggestions firmly placed deep within your unconscious mind. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty your mind. Very good. You've done so very well. Feeling so good, so aroused, as pleasure pulses throughout your entire body, building and building and building. More and more pleasure as every wave washes over you, again and again and again, just growing stronger and stronger and stronger. Waves of pleasure, submission, arousal and obedience flowing through your mind and body, more and more. Every breath you take, you just feel it even more strongly. Waves of pleasure, obedience, arousal, making you feel so good, so helpless, so obedient. Feeling it again and again and again, stronger and stronger and stronger. Waves of pleasure washing over you, feeling so good, losing yourself more and more. Every breath you take and every word I say, just amplify these sensations, writhing in pleasure, feeling so good now, even better, more and more and more, just feeling so good all over, as those waves wash over you, pleasure, arousal, obedience, growing and growing and growing. And you've done so very well this session, and it's time to wake up. But you will still feel these lingering sensations from this session. After I wake you up, you will still feel those waves of pleasure, that haziness and obedience, just lingering on for a bit as I wake you up, as I count from 1 to 5, telling you to awake. 1, beginning to wake up now. 2, more and more aware. 3, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. 4, almost awake. 5,